Hello, students. We are going to discuss another group communication topic that is prescribed for us as meetings. As we know, it's purely professional communication, but it involves the group communication, and this group communication helps us to propagate the common discussion issues and things to the people or to the participants at the same time. It stands for the discussion, it stands for the consultation, it stands for the exchange of views and opinions. It's also knowledge, resources, experiences, and the information that is provided, that is powered with knowledge or from the documents. So it's a information based discussion, and that is what it is much more applicable and useful communication method for the business organization. It helps not only the business organization, but it also helps to the government authorities, to the agencies, various boards and members and participants. It is a kind of a management activity. So, meetings, as in our general sense, meetings are a part and parcel of the business organization. So, as we have discussed in the business communication, the main objective of businesses and business communication are to maximize the profit and to maximize the production, at the same time to increase or to achieve a good quality image in the public. And to achieve these three objectives, it is necessary for the business organization to work this communication channel very efficiently. And that is what we need to study meetings in all these perspectives. We have seen in the routine activity of the business organization, it is necessary for the business organization to improve the communication channel so that all those benefits may be used for the welfare of the business organization. सभेच्या माध्यमातून व्यावसायिक संघटनांची जी उद्दिष्ट आहेत ती अचीव करण्यासाठी अत्यंत उपयुक्त साधन म्हणून आपल्याला मीटिंग्स किंवा सभा हा एक टॉपिक आपल्याला पाहायला मिळतो. हा एक कॉमन बॅकग्राऊंडमध्ये जर आपण विचार केला तर एक प्लॅटफॉर्म आहे चांगला का ज्या माध्यमातून आपण डिस्कशन करतो, माहितीच्या आधारे डिस्कशन करतो. ही माहिती वेगवेगळ्या सोर्सेसमधून येत असते, नॉलेज बेस्ड डिस्कशन असतं आणि ह्या सर्व गोष्टींचा परिणाम त्या ठिकाणी व्यावसायिक कम्युनिकेशनवर होतो आणि म्हणून हा एक महत्त्वाचा भाग आपल्याला पाहायला मिळेल. सो अ मीटिंग इज a coming together of a number of persons at a certain time and place for discussion. It is a definition made by Advanced Learners Dictionary of Current English. It's a dictionary meaning that we can see here. A meeting is a tool for application of oral communication in business. Of course, meetings is done with the help of oral communication because it involves the discussion, and discussion helps us to speak very efficiently about the topic and issues as per agenda. So meeting is a kind of a tool that is applied of oral communication. Persons who are interacting with one another in such a manner that each person influenced by each other person. So here again we have seen it's a kind of a exchange. It is not centered on any single person, but it is a multiple persons who are taking part in the discussion, and it helps us to interact with one person to another person in such a manner that a person's point of view is made acceptable to other, or the issues is made acceptable to others. And that is what acceptable means. It's a kind of a influence, and that is what this is very much related to exchange of ideas and opinions and influence of one person on another or one point on another. So it becomes appreciative, and all those members accepts that, and that we see in these cases. See, there are, if we discuss the formal meetings, what are the types of meetings that we see? Of course, a business organization, government administration, or the authorities who are meeting regularly are called as formal meeting. But there are informal meetings also, just like coming together of persons together at a tea party, on a tea cabin, or in a restaurant, or across the table in the restaurant, is called of a informal meeting. There is no kind of a legal or formal procedure that is adopted in such a meeting, and that is what it's a informal meeting. Let us go through another informal meeting, is that of a public address system. No one, just it's a kind of an announcement that is made to appeal made to the people or public to attend the meeting, just like political meetings. See, political meetings or other meetings, such a common agenda meeting is also there. See, we have seen number of farmers who are protesting against the union government. Is a kind of an informal meeting, because there is a common agenda for each and every farmer feel that he is against this, and that is what he participates. So it's a kind of an informal meeting that we see. What are the types of formal meetings? Let us go through the annual general meetings. वार्षिक सर्वसाधारण सभा जी वर्षाच्या अखेर घेतली जात असते किंवा वार्षिक एका वर्षातून एकदा घेतली जात असते, अशी वार्षिक सर्वसाधारण सभा ज्यामध्ये सर्वसाधारण वर्षभरातील महत्त्वाच्या निर्णयांचं त्या ठिकाणी डिस्कशन होत असतं. सो ॲन्युअल जनरल मीटिंग दॅट वी सी. Then there are another type of meeting, this board of directors meeting. If they have decided to meet periodically, they can again, if they wish that they can achieve or they can attain such a meeting, of course they can do so. So like this, we have seen the meeting of board of directors, or sometimes such meetings are organized monthly meeting, quarterly meetings, okay, of the managing committee, and it helps them to work how to go on, how to work on. So these meetings are extremely useful and beneficial to the society, and it helps us to produce a kind of a thing. So monthly meeting and quarterly meeting are part of the meeting that we see. Informal meeting, as we have seen, just an example that we have seen is public or private meeting, just like political parties or leader who are propagating their symbol at the time of voting. So we have this hustings. At the same time, the farmers who are protesting, they are meeting, they are discussing with the people. It's kind of a public meeting. See, as we have seen, there are a number of purposes that are achieved by this type of meeting, and we have seen all such meetings that we see are helpful in achieving these purposes. To discuss and debate matters, of course, meeting generates oral discussion. Lots of people using their knowledge, using their communication skills, experiences, and discuss among themselves about the matters, and that is what it is, nothing other but discuss and debating matters. See, at the same time, to gather information from members. See, as we have seen, to gather information from members, we have gone through, of course, when we discuss about the meetings are organized to collect the information. Some of the members are told to gather information, report or statistics or calculations or analysis, and they are told, and these things are collected. For collecting, such meetings are organized to take the decisions by majority of votes. Sometimes some points, some issues are quite thorny one, and to discuss about them, and at the same time to take appropriate decisions on with regard to this, definitely such a voting system is adopted, and those who these views or opinion who are uh, having score more votes, majority of votes, they are supposed to be win, or this point is to be accepted. It is called as a resolution. त्याला आपण ठराव म्हणतो. काही महत्त्वाचे मुद्दे ज्याच्यावर दुमत असेल किंवा अशा वेळेस किंवा वोटिंग सिस्टीम असेल, तर असे मुद्दे वोटिंगला घेतली जातात आणि बहुमताने तो निर्णय घेतला जातो, ज्याला आपण ठराव म्हणू शकतो. सी, at the same time, we have seen to seek the advice. Some of the members who are very experienced, knowledge based, they are using their knowledge and their resources, and these knowledge and these resources are used for taking or seeking advice. So, advice is very important. Advice is very much related to this. As we have seen, the proper discussion, the proper analysis of all these things are very important, and that is what to seek the advice we have to see this one. To coordinate organization or business activities. Suppose all these activities or business activities needs to be adopted. So to coordinate these business activities, it is needed that they have to adopt the coordinating strategies, adopt cooperative approach, so that they will, of course, improve our things. So to coordinate organizational or business activities, it is helpful, and that is what it is useful for these purposes. To attend complaints and grievances. Suppose some meetings are organized to discuss on the matters like complaints and discussions on grievances. It all helps with regard to this, and that is what we have seen, that this particular feature is going to be more useful and more worthy. At the same time, we have seen that all these features that we see here is that of inform and instruct. When we have seen this point, as we have seen, of course, it helps us to uniform transmission of information related to files, policies. Each and every point may have some knowledge or information. This knowledge and information needs to be shared with all the members, and for this purpose it is necessary that we should adopt a strategy, and it's a uniform. एकाच वेळेस सर्व सदस्यांना ही माहिती एकाच वेळेस कळते. डिस्कशनमधील इतरांची माहिती ही एकाच वेळेस सर्वांना कळते, आणि म्हणून सूचना दिल्या जातात, माहिती दिली जाते, आणि एकाच वेळेस माहितीचं प्रशासन झाल्यामुळे सर्वांना सर्व गोष्टी माहिती असतात, ज्यामुळे कामामध्ये अडचणी या कमी उद्भवतात, कारण इन्फॉर्मेशन इज द बेस. इन्फॉर्मेशन हा त्याचा एक महत्त्वाचा भाग आहे की जो सर्वांना माहिती असतो. सगळ्यांना नॉलेज असल्यामुळे, सगळ्यांना माहिती असल्यामुळे त्या ठिकाणी कार्यवाही करण्यासाठी अतिशय चांगल्या पद्धतीचं काम त्या ठिकाणी करता येतं. आणि म्हणून हा एक महत्त्वाचा भाग आपल्याला पाहायला मिळतो. आणि म्हणून टू इन्फॉर्म अँड इन्स्ट्रक्ट हा एक महत्त्वाचा भाग आपल्याला पाहायला मिळतो. टू निगोशिएट अँड बार्गेन ही एक महत्त्वाची गोष्ट आपल्याला पाहायला मिळते. कम्युनिकेशनमध्ये आपल्याला काही निगोशिएशन करायचं असेल, काही बार्गेनिंग करायचे असेल, तर अशा वेळेस आपल्याला या मुद्द्यांच्या आधारे मुद्दे चांगल्या पद्धतीने स्ट्रॅटेजिकली मांडता येतात. काही प्रभाव टाकता येतो, काही डिस्कशनमुळे त्या गोष्टी चर्चेला येतात आणि नवीन एखादा पायंडा, नवीन काम आपल्याला निगोशिएट करायचं असेल तर त्याची पूर्वसूचना ही या ठिकाणी देता येत असते. किंवा काही अपोजिट असलेले विरोध करणारे व्यक्ती असतील, सो दॅट वी कॅन रिमूव्ह देम ऑल्सो, we can win over them also. So that is what it is helpful in all these respects. So these purposes that we see are extremely useful in our meetings. So we have to see how to negotiate and adopt the strategy to take certain kind of a right decisions. See, in meetings, as we have seen the purposes are indicating very positive side of the meetings. From the communication point of view, all these features are equally relevant. महत्त्वाचे मुद्दे हेच आहेत की या पर्पजेसमध्ये आपल्याला खूप ॲडव्हान्टेजेस सापडतील. या पर्पजेसमध्ये सगळे पॉझिटिव्ह लुकिंग, पॉझिटिव्ह इंटरप्रिटेशन असलेले हे मुद्दे आहेत. टू गॅदर, to debate and to discuss, to gather, to take decisions, to seek advice. All these are for the purposes of goodness. चांगल्या गोष्टींसाठीचा आग्रह धरणारे हेतू ह्यामधून आपल्याला स्पष्ट होत असताना समजतात. आणि म्हणून हे सगळे पॉझिटिव्हली लुकिंग असे जे मुद्दे आहेत, जे व्यावसायिक संघटनेला चांगल्या पद्धतीने उपयोगाचे ठरतात. म्हणून हा मुद्दा आपण अधिक चांगल्या पद्धतीने समजून घ्यावा. आणि म्हणून आपण जेव्हा विचार करतो का गव्हर्नमेंट जेव्हा एखादा कायदा बनवते किंवा त्याच्यावर डिस्कशन करून कायदा बनवते, डिस्कशनच्या अभावी कायदा बनवणं वेगळं आणि डिस्कशन करून चांगल्या गोष्टी इन्क्लूड करून कायदा बनवणं हेही अतिशय उत्तम गोष्ट असते. आणि म्हणून जेव्हा पॉलिसी डिस्कशन करून बनवली जाते त्या पॉलिसीला चांगली पॉलिसी आपण म्हणू शकतो. मग ती शासनाची असेल, प्रशासनाची असेल किंवा एखाद्या व्यावसायिक संघटनांची असेल किंवा आपल्या कुटुंबातला का असेना विषय. आपल्या कुटुंबामध्ये जर सर्व मेंबर चांगल्या पद्धतीने डिस्कशन करून निर्णय घेत असतील तर अशा वेळेस आपल्याला हा मुद्दा अतिशय चांगल्या पद्धतीने समजून घेता येतो. आणि म्हणून ही गोष्ट आपण लवकरात लवकर ही अंमलात आणली पाहिजे. आपल्या फॅमिलीमध्ये ह्या गोष्टी आपल्या फॅमिलीच्या एजेंडाच्या संदर्भात आपल्याला प्रत्येकाला उपयोगी पडणारी ही गोष्ट आहे. आणि म्हणून ह्या गोष्टीचा उपयोग चांगल्या हेतूने करणं, दॅट इज व्हॅट वी मस्ट थिंक अबाउट. याचे पर्पजेस आपण बघितलेत, याचे ॲडव्हान्टेजेस आणि डिसॲडव्हान्टेजेस आहेत, दॅट वी विल सी इन अवर नेक्स्ट व्हिडिओ लेक्चर. थँक्यू.